Views or likes? As a business owner, which one would you rather see on your social media posts? To answer this question, let's go back in history, specifically to 2004 with the advent of Facebook. When Facebook first started, it was a picture-only platform. The like button was the only metric that could be used to see how many people enjoyed the content that was posted. Of course, yeah, you could see how many people Facebook showed the post to, but there wasn't really any other marker other than, I suppose, comments could have been as well. But the like button is meant to be a shorthand for, hey, I really like this post, talking in the comments. Because of how Facebook used to be, now obviously things have changed, but we still hear creators all the time saying, hey, like my post, it helps me out so much. Does it actually still work? Is it still a thing? On video platforms, the answer is a little bit more muddy than if we were talking about picture platforms, because picture platforms still have the exact same issue. There is no way to see how long they looked at the post for, and we basically only see if they enjoyed it by hitting the like button, or if, and we know obviously how many people the platform showed it to. But with videos, we can see how long someone watched the video, see where people are dropping off in the video to kind of see where we're going wrong. This kind of brings us back to the question, does it matter if views or likes? I'm just gonna come up front right now and say, I think it's views, all right? Now let me explain why. Likes are very helpful. The algorithm loves likes for a lot of reasons. Number one is because if someone takes the time to like the post, hit the button, they took the time, they made a conscious effort to go and do it. Clearly the creator has done something correctly if someone is willing to go out of their way to hit a button instead of just moving on to the next post. However, not everyone takes the time to hit the like button. That is clearly the problem. For instance, people do tend to watch sometimes content that they necessarily don't agree with or don't want to watch on a regular basis, but they were interested in that particular post for one reason or another. So even though they watched it, they're not going to like it. But also, even if they did watch the content and they enjoyed the content, not everyone likes posts or wants to go out of the way to like the post, or sometimes they just simply forget. So therefore, the like button is not representative of how many people truly enjoyed the content, because people will just simply move on to the next thing. And frankly, that's kind of what social media platforms want. They want you to continue moving on and moving on and moving on, and they built their platforms in such a way to make this as easy and as seamless as possible. Something that I think is going to start to work against business owners very soon is that the world is pretty well solidly moved over to video creation content. Business owners tend to favor images. Yes, because they're so much easier to produce, and you can produce a lot of them, and you have a lot more content. And if you have a social media manager, they don't have to take any time to put any effort into it. They simply have to say, hey, go take pictures of this, and somebody goes and takes a picture of it. YouTube started to change that. If we want to continue going back into history, YouTube was the first video-only platform to exist. Now, obviously, there are a lot more, and TikTok for the longest while was. Now they're starting to change what they're doing, and frankly, it's working. They took something from Instagram and made it work. Kind of just like, yeah. So, I mean, it's just kind of amazing what TikTok is doing and how they're able to kind of, mix everything up, but it's still video platform mostly. Everything is still kind of like, if you just don't touch it, it'll still play. And with videos, there are so many more ways to tell than just a simple like button if somebody enjoyed the content. So for instance, if someone watched 2 seconds of a minute video, you really didn't get their attention. If they watched 30 seconds, that means you had their attention and you probably said something that they were like, oh, never mind, I don't want to watch this anymore, and they moved on. If they got all the way through, then obviously they clearly enjoyed it, whether or not they hit the like button. Okay, so with all of this being said, does the like button still have some sort of relevance? Yes. While I don't think it should be the primary source of how well your content is doing, it still has a lot of relevancy today. Because, like I said, those are the people who probably really enjoyed your content. Because they said, hey, I'm going to go out of my way, I'm going to scroll down just a little bit more, I'm going to hit that button. Or, hey, you know what, I see it here on the side, I'm going to hit that button. Whichever one it is, somebody went out of their way to do it. So just to kind of scrunch it up into a nice big ball, I believe views over likes all the time, every time. because views always have so many more metrics that can be used than a simple like button has. So that's my opinion. If you have a disagreeing opinion or have something else you'd like to add, please, by all means, let me know down in the comments. I want to hear what people think about this. But other than that, thank you so much. Have a great day.